Good morning, India. Hi, this is Anshul Puri on Spotify with Taaza Talks. Today we are welcoming our esteemed guest. Her name is Prerana, a life coach and the voice behind Convoculture, creating space for self-awareness, conscious conversations and inner clarity. So हमारे ताज़ा टॉक्स के प्लेटफॉर्म पे वो आ चुकी हैं एंड मैं बहुत ही आभारी फील कर रही हूँ कि प्रेरणा आज हमारे बीच में है. सो वेलकम प्रेरणा जी.
Thank you so much for having me, Achal. And
नमस्कार. कैसी हैं आप?
I love the work you are doing through podcasts. So I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited to have this conversation. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, Prerna, what inspired you to start Convoculture with Prerna?
See, convoculture was started with a simple observation that even though technology has got us together, like, more than ever, still people are lonelier than before. So generally, we are on messages, social media, WhatsApp. We are constantly in touch with people nowadays through
Mm-hmm.
technology. But actual conversation is which is missing. The conversation wherein you feel heard, wherein you feel understood. So that particular conversation, I think, is धीरे धीरे कम हो रहा है because as when we were young, we had joint families and we have cousins and we had our dada dadis staying together. So if there was any problem, there were people around us to talk to. Now,
Yes.
after this nuclear family thing has come in, and even if there are partners who are working, they have hardly any time to interact. Like people are so lonely in their marriages also nowadays. So
Yes.
there are people who are married and who are staying like a strangers, friends hai, theek hai, but that core conversation where you are understood and that expectation from that partner is it's dwindling. So that's why convoculture was started because it's a fact that WHO ने research की थी that between 2014 to 2019 there were some 8 lakhs odd deaths because of loneliness, and it's a high number, so it's an epidemic sort of a thing which can't be ignored. And hence convoculture was started क्योंकि मुझे लगा कि this is a need of the hour that people should have someone whom they can share with without judgment and where they are understood. So hence it was started.
Yes. Even I'm
Yeah.
shocked nowadays. मैं भी ये देख रही हूँ चीजें. It's
Mm,
like शादी हो जाती है, बहुत
mm,
धूमधाम से होती है, लाखों रुपए लगा के, करोड़ों
mm,
रुपए लगा के.
mm.
बट स्टिल तुम्हारा अर्निंग तुम्हारा, मेरा अर्निंग मेरा.
Yeah. That alignment or the unit feeling is not there anymore. So it's like
Exactly.
two individuals staying under one roof, and it's an arrangement, which is a scary thing.
This is the exact word that arrangement ही है ये actually. Yes. So
Yeah.
how do you define self-awareness in today's fast life?
See, self-awareness in today's life, wherein so much of distraction is there around, it's very difficult and it doesn't come naturally, actually. So, basically, self-awareness today is noticing what is happening inside you when the life is happening around you. So, self-awareness में क्या होता है कि it is recognizing your emotion, what are you feeling, as in why are you feeling? Because, for example, if आपको किसी ने कुछ कह दिया and छोटी सी बात होगी, it's not a big thing, but
Mm-hmm.
if you are carrying old baggage or past hurt or some association with that particular thing, then you will suddenly snap or you will shut down or whatever. It depends on the individual reaction, how they will cope up with. But that self-awareness is very important कि हम क्यों कर रहे हैं ऐसा. So that doesn't come naturally. You need to actually work on yourself for that. It's like a world that keeps pulling your attention outside.
Mm-hmm.
Self-awareness is simply the practice of getting that attention within. And
Right.
again. It's a practice, actually.
So
Yeah.
Prerna, why do you say begin with self-awareness, not reaction?
So as I told you earlier, reactions are like spontaneous, एकदम autopilot, automatic होता है वो कि आपको किसी ने कुछ कहा, so it's like your old patterns, your old habits. Agar if you are a particular way. For example, even conversation styles, are
Mm,
different. So someone is a very reactive person. Someone will churn that what is said
mm,
in their head and then they will respond. But generally reactions are automatic and autopilot mode पे. तो self awareness से क्या होता है कि if you are self aware, you will curb that reaction and that will save you from a lot of conflict and lot of pardon me that the word shit, a lot of shit in the relationship. So, if you are aware, you will not go and tread that path where you will feel hurt, others will feel hurt.
mm.
Reaction say you might, land up in trouble.
Right. So, how can people improve their communication skills?
See, communication with each other is क्या होता है communication is not just verbal, it is also non-verbal communication. So that body language say you need to just if someone wants to have a conversation with you, you
Mm,
have to see the tonality, not only the content. Sometimes the content is right, but how you are talking, what is the tone, how you're coming across to that person, that also needs to improve if you have to have a proper conversation. Then timing should be correct because you should see if the other person is receptive or not.
mm,
कभी अगर आपको कुछ बोलना है, you need to raise an issue, and if the other person is not in the receptive mode or he's tired and he himself is emotionally or he doesn't have a mind space to listen, then it is a bad timing to talk to someone. So you need to see all these things, keep into consideration these things, and then have a conversation.
absolutely right. So,
Mm.
what do you think? What are the most common mistakes in conversations today?
Oh, today, nowadays, I don't know if you have seen it, but then when we are talking, people are generally on the phone. The 100% attention is not there. So if someone is talking to someone, they will scroll. So ऐसे लगेगा कि यार how we are not important to someone. So that is the first basic mistake. People
Yes,
do
yes,
have
yes.
their phone, they are always carrying the phone. And if we are talking, we are not feeling that we are heard because their eyes are somewhere else. They are not receptive enough. So
Mm,
वो एक बेसिक thing है. You actually, it's a mistake if you are having a conversation with someone. The basic etiquette is just to keep the phone upside down and just give 100% attention to that person. So this is the first thing. Then some things are like have an active ear. Sometimes people wait for their turn to come so that ये खत्म करेगी तो मैं बोलूंगी
mm.
या बोलूँगा। तो ये ऐसा you also feel that that it's like a competition sort of a thing कि तुम बोलो मैं बोलूँ। You are not listening to understand, you are listening to respond.
While
So
talking to while talking on single phone, वो दूसरे फोन पे भी आजकल सबके पास एक दो फोन्स तो है ही हैं. तो
mm,
दूसरे फोन पे वो रील्स चल रही होती हैं. Yes, you are right.
yeah,
Hmm.
then this is a common thing. It's a common trend. People are not there 100% with you even when you're talking. So that is one thing. Then you feel invalidated, you feel dismissed.
इवन नाउ डेज हम ये भी देखते हैं फैमिली साथ में बैठी है लेकिन सब अपने अपने फोन्स पे हैं. दे आर
Screen
नॉट
is a
टॉकिंग टू ईच
big
अदर.
correct. This is a
राइट.
big distraction. Yeah.
सो हाउ डू इमोशंस अफेक्ट आवर डेली इंटरेक्शंस?
Emotions do affect our daily interactions a lot. Like I'll give you an example. Like I gave you an example before also. If you have a bad day at work and if you come in home and your partner says something which is a normal thing. अगर अच्छा दिन होता तो you would have taken it with a pinch of salt. But because you had a bad day at work, if he said something, वही चीज आप you will either snap or you will get irritated or you will shut down. So that because that emotion what you're carrying from workplace, which is irritation, that overflows at home. So it affects our daily life a lot. Like if you're anxious, then even decision making ability goes for a toss. So if you're anxious, you'll probably not risk a particular decision which might be good for your growth. But because you are anxious, you will just आप नहीं लोगे वो डिसीजन. So emotions are like they impact our day to day life a lot.
Mm, right. So, Prerna ji, what role does mindfulness play in relationships?
Mindful, first of all, I'll tell you what is the difference between mindfulness and self awareness. So, mindfulness is to be in the present moment
Mm,
and analyzing what is happening within you. Self awareness is why that thing is happening within you. So, mindfulness plays a very vital role in a relationship because if you pause in a conflict or if you have a disagreement and if you are mindful of that, then you may respond in a particular way rather than reacting, and
mm,
it will prevent something to blow out of proportion and just contain it then and there. So, mindfulness plays a very vital role, specifically in strained relationships.
mm, 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 mm.
Yeah. So even mindfulness से खुद के लिए तो होगा ही, you can actually be mindful for the other person whom you are talking to. Like maybe you will be mindful thinking that okay, you will have empathy to that with that person. You will mindfulness is not only about yourself, it is also about the other person. It is just a pause what you take and just observe it as a third person for this whole situation.
Right. आपको क्या लगता है एक कॉन्फ्लिक्ट को मैच्योरली कैसे हैंडल कर सकता है?
See, conflict is a given. Like अगर आप किसी के साथ रहोगे, it's a natural thing. तो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट तो होते ही होते हैं. टू हैंडल इट, सी देयर इज अ गॉटमैन इंस्टीट्यूट करके एक इंस्टीट्यूट है. दे एक्चुअली डिड अ रिसर्च wherein they saw a couple, they saw many couples interacting with each other, and then they realized कि जहाँ पे conflict होता है, how they rebound or how they come back will decide whether their marriage will work or not. So conflict resolution is a very important thing which we hardly talk about in a marriage. So
हम्म.
how you can handle maturely is do not talk when the emotions are very high. When there is conflict happening, just take yourself out physically from that place. Then revisit that particular topic again when there is calm. तो मैं ये नहीं कह रही कि just brush it under the carpet. नहीं तो फिर obviously it will rot. But you need to address it at a particular time when things are calmer.
हम्म.
Secondly is to take 100% responsibility of the 50% part of it. Like conflicts happen with two people. Take 100% responsibility of your side. That is one thing. Then, basic thing is don't fight when there is storm. तो वो ही है मतलब जब बहुत ज़्यादा stormy situation है, just go out, take a sip, or just take yourself out from that situation and then come again. That is the way, and it works for me. तो मैं खुद practice करती हूँ ये.
What personal experience shaped your journey the most?
For this convoculture thing.
Yeah.
See, actually, I feel that conversation is the backbone of any relationship. And what happened with me was like I had a friend who was like 17-year-old friendship thi hamari, and there was some misunderstanding which happened, and she just stopped talking to me. And I wanted to call, I called her many times and all. She stonewalled me completely, and like 4 years we were not talking.
Okay.
One day I finally said to myself ki kuch bhi ho, I'll just go and clarify and whatever is the key, because I had nothing to lose. I had lost the friendship any which ways. But I thought I should just give one final try for that. So I went and I spoke my heart out. She also was receptive. She also spoke. And Achal, I'll tell you, there was a small misunderstanding which kept us away for 4 years. And because that 4 years there was no conversation, वो layers build up होती गई. And it became, she actually started wearing glasses एक के बाद एक, एक के बाद एक के बाद एक, to look at me, all the filters she had. And then when I went out, there was a big showdown, there was emotional, ये सब होने के बाद, so I realized, अब we are good friends again. But then I realized that conversation is what which is important, and hence people should not assume things. They should just talk it out and not keep it within. So this is why I think, convoculture was also one of the basic this thing. Ki conversation is the backbone of any relationship. This is my, takeaway from this thing.
बिल्कुल सही कह रही हैं आप।
Mm.
आपको क्या लगता है, what message would you like to give to today's youth?
So today's youth, I would like to tell them that, build actual connections. जो आपके Facebook और Insta वगैरह में है, are they actually people whom you will talk to when you are feeling low in your life? नहीं तो फिर प्लीज बिल्ड अ सपोर्ट सिस्टम अराउंड यू वेर इन एक दो गिने चुने लोग होने चाहिए हु विल स्टैंड बाय यू इवन इफ suppose you have done wrong, they will actually stand by you because that is a very vital human connection need. और आजकल यूथ में they are just surface level conversations happening. There's no real one to one connection even with parents. So I would suggest them कि भाई एक तो खुद का before conversing or to connect first within, have a conversation within, and then that will reflect outside. So have a good about you because going forward it will become very lonely.
राइट, सो अब एक रैपिड फायर राउंड करेंगे हम, ठीक है?
Okay,
या सो
ठीक है.
मॉर्निंग रूटीन और नाइट रिफ्लेक्शन?
Night reflection.
पता था मुझे। साइलेंस और डीप कॉन्वर्सेशन?
Depends. Deep conversations will happen if there's connection. Silence will happen if you want to prevent something, if you want to heal.
ओके, लिसन मोर और स्पीक मोर?
Listen more.
गुड लिसनर यू आर। बुक और पॉडकास्ट?
Podcast.
मेडिटेशन और वर्कआउट?
Workout.
ओके, वर्कआउट करती हैं आप? रिएक्ट और रिस्पॉन्ड?
Respond.
टी और कॉफी?
Masala chai.
हाँ, सेम हियर। इनर पीस और आउटर सक्सेस?
Inner peace.
वन वर्ड फॉर लाइफ?
Grand.
यस। योर बिगेस्ट मोटिवेशन?
My biggest motivation is my grandmom.
Oh, okay. So I want you to give one advice to the women of our country. What would it be?
See, I would like to tell them that don't shrink for anyone. Just voice whatever you feel like in a proper way and have a good connection with yourself within because that will be the reflection what you will be showing outside. And if you want respect outside, respect yourself first.
Absolutely right. So it was a real incredible conversation with Prerna. Uh, how can people associate, connect with you directly for your services? कैसे आपसे connect किया जा सकता है? कौन से social media handles रहेंगे जहाँ पर आपको connect कर सकते हैं?
Yeah, so you can connect me on Insta. जो Insta handle I have given already. You can just DM me and there will be a one-on-one अगर आपको करना है तो we can talk one-on-one. अगर group sessions करने हैं तो I do group sessions also. So if you are in Pune, we can meet. If you're outside Pune, then we can do Zoom.
राइट, डेफिनेटली। सो
Yeah.
व्यूअर्स, आपने बहुत ही इनक्रेडिबल कॉन्वर्जेशन देखी प्रेरणा जी के साथ। एपिसोड रिलीज होते ही लिंक शेयर कर दिया जाएगा और उसी लिंक के नीचे उनके लिंक्स आपको मिलेंगे। सो प्लीज लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, कमेंट कीजिए। अगर अच्छा लगता है तो कनेक्ट कीजिए। डेफिनेटली एक अच्छा पाथ मिलेगा, क्लैरिटी मिलेगी लाइफ को। सो स्टे ट्यून्ड। थैंक यू सो मच।